Hey guys, it's Julie Saillant. How are you? I'm an intuitive healer for your life and business. I'm a transformational coach and I'm an animal communicator. Thank you so much for being here. I'm thrilled that you're here today. I am embarking on a whole new series of ways that I can help you. I work with a lot of clients on helping them find and access their gifts. And then once they can access and leverage their gifts, then it's all about together us finding their true mission on earth. And I have been gifted with the amazing ability to be able to see somebody's true gifts, even if they cannot, and to help see their best and highest potential. That's one of the things that I love doing the most. And I thought that since a lot of you don't know what I do, that I would start to showcase what I do um, on video for you so that you could get an idea of how I work. And I came up with the life plan thought because so many people do zodiacs. I am not a tarot reader. I'm an intuitive healer. When I work with clients, I don't even use cards, but I am an animal communicator. And what that means is that the animals will come in and give us attributes that you may not have right now that you may need until you can bring them on your own into your life as you need them. So I speak with animals that are here, animals that have crossed over the Rainbow Ridge and are no longer with us. And what I did was I pulled a couple of different cards from my animal deck that would really like to help you on your journey today. And what I'm going to do is we're starting out with Life Path 1. So I would like to give you a little bit of information about Life Path 1. Now, if you did not check out the video prior to this, which was all about how to find out what your number is, please check it out below. I'll link it below. But basically, it's pretty simple. You just need to take your birthday. You need to take the month, the day, and the year. You add up each one of those. And then those three numbers combined, the lowest number gives you your number. There's nothing higher than an 11. Okay, so it's 1 through 11. So for instance, I'm October, which is the 10th month. So 1 plus 0 is 1. And then my day of my birthday is 25. So 2 plus 5 is 7. And then I'm not going to give you the year, but you get, say, 1985. If that was it, it would be 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5. And then bring that down to the lowest number. And then add those three up. So the 1 plus the 7 plus the whatever the 1983 is. So that's how you get a life path number. Super simple. It's very interesting because the life path number, I'm an 11, and everything that it says about an 11 is basically what I am. I mean, to a T. It's insane. So let me read a little bit about what a life path 1 is. Okay. It's basically a masculine number. And this is not gender specific, but it did say that it's a masculine number, and I'll get to the women as to what that means for you in a little bit. But positively, you want to be in charge, period, end of story. You would rather work for yourself than someone else because you really want to be in charge. You really want to move forward in life and to do what you were here to do what you created to do. You're independent. You have leadership written all over you, authority. You're an innovator. You exude confidence and calmness. You are an exceptional physical skills and agility, and you're very determined and courageous. So this is someone who's very much, I got this. I'm going to move forward. This is what I want to do with myself. And I'm going to be that person that steps up to the plate at all times. Now, you do like cooperating with others, but a lot of times it can be a challenge for you because you can be a little bit, what's the word? You can be a little bit forceful. Okay. So just be aware of that sometimes other people do want to collaborate with you, but you may not want to because you think you kind of got it all going on, that in a bag of chips, but sometimes that's not the case. So sometimes just check yourself a little bit. Now, most women who find themselves at this life path 1, they get caught between wanting to nurture a family and also want to running a business. So it's very important for you to choose the right person on both sides of the fence, because the downside, you're very focused and you're career driven. So the downside of this is that you can be self-centered and egotistical and demanding. And, this is not said it's really not a negative way, but it's just maybe a shadow side of yourself that you need to be aware of. That if you are so focused on what you want and determined, which, I'm a Scorpio, us Scorpios do that. But for life path 11, it's important because you'll feel a strong desire to be number one. That will make you potentially arrogant or boastful. That's how you could come off to other people. Okay. If you get lazy, you can gain weight. You're prone to headaches and eye problems. And you're also complemented by the color red. So this life path 1, you are very driven, very much, I would think, an entrepreneur, very much someone who is independent, forward thinker, very physically active, lots of agility, likes to move quickly, decisively, determined, and courageous. Lots of great things in your chart as far as a life path 1 goes. Now, what I want to do is I'm just going to channel in because I wanted to channel in. And the question is, what do you need to know most right now? What are you not seeing? So let me just channel in for 1 second. This is a collective consciousness. It may or may not resonate for you. Okay. So let me just do this real quick. Okay. And if you hear a breathing, that's the dog in the background. I was getting a vision of a yellow sign, almost like a yellow light when you're driving down the road. And the yellow light is showing you that you need to be cautious. If you're endeavoring, if you're going into a new project with new people, if you're going into your own business, if you've got a new idea, it's saying to think first, hold on. Don't just go. Don't just take a green light and go. Really get all the facts first, because you're very independent, because you're very courageous, because you want to make a change, and because you want to do things differently, which is all awesome. Those are all good things. Spirit's saying, hold up a second and get some information first. It's very important that you get things in writing. I'm hearing very, very important. Don't put your money down on something until you get things in writing. In other words, if somebody wants you to come on their show and they're saying, oh yeah, the fee is whatever, $1,000. And we go out to, 1 million people, and this is who, how we're going to help you. Make sure that you look everything over, look the details over with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure that you have a contract in place. Make sure that you have done your homework and your research before you put money down. And it's just giving me this yellow light. It's just kind of like, hold up. It doesn't mean stop, but it just means think about it before you move forward. Okay, it's very important that you really think about how you want to move forward and what your next steps will be. And then after you've done all that and you really check things out, then of course you can move forward. Okay. Super important. So just kind of hold your horses a little bit. Okay. I did pull 2 cards for you. The first one, this is so cute. Porcupine Spirit. How adorable. I love porcupines. This says time for a beginner's mind. So again, I think this goes right along with the yellow sign that I was seeing, the yellow stoplight. Time for a beginner's mind. So many of you, because you're so creative, because you're so courageous, because you're so driven, because there's so much that you want to do, and you really want to take the bull by the horns. That's all wonderful. But what this is asking you, what the porcupine's asking you to do is think as a beginner would. What are you missing potentially? If you are starting your own business, if you're starting a new project, if you're working with somebody new on a new, anything, write down everything and think about it as a beginner would. If you didn't know anything about the project or anything about how this was going to work and all the different parts and how they were going to come together, make a list. Okay. It's super important to look at this from a what don't I know standpoint instead of what do I know standpoint. And also for your customers are telling me, very important that you do this for your customers, your potential customers. Get inside their head and ask them, what is it that you need from me? How can I help you? Just pretend that you're a beginner. And that just basically means be curious without any chip on your shoulder. Just be curious like a child, as if you didn't know anything. I have a client who has a very specific background that I know nothing about. And I always have to remind him when he's talking to me, he's going to do some speaking gigs very shortly. And I always say, don't forget, I'm like the public. I don't know anything about what you're doing. I have an idea in my mind, but I really don't know anything. So you may know quite a bit about what you're doing, but just remember, I don't. So when thinking about a new project, when thinking about a new business, when thinking about new clients, remember, think about it as they are. What do you need to know as a beginner? Just be curious and open. Okay. The other one I pulled was Canary Spirit, and that's sing your own song, which is like so cute. Sing your own song. I don't know if you can see it here. Um, and this is simply, you're a very distinctive person with very distinctive traits in a really good way. And all it's asking you to do is to be yourself. You don't have to be anybody else. Just be yourself. Okay. It's very important that you show your true colors. And, you have so many good things going for you. You're determined, you're courageous, you're calm, you're confident, you're independent. You're very much a leader. People look up to you, whether you realize that or not. So don't be afraid to shine your light and sing your song. Okay. Very important. The other thing was for the dragons, I did pull 2 dragon cards for you, and they were exceptional, exceptional. The first one is Kuan Yun's pink dragon. Look how beautiful this is. Can you see this? Let me see. It's kind of hard to see with the light. Yeah, very hard to see with the light. It brings, let me just put my glasses on because I can't see without my glasses. So bad. Okay. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. Let me just read a little bit of this because this is so cool. Kuan Yin was a great and revered dragon master who lived for 2,000 years in China. Her 5th dimensional pink dragons created special portals for her to use so she could go through them and rest in the higher planes. This is how she was able to maintain a physical body for such a long period of time. She has the most beautiful pale pink colored dragons, the luminous pink of the sacral chakra. They will pour their transcendent love into any of your cords that are tied to others, whether from this life or any other, in any dimension, on any plane, in any existence, dissolving all karma under the law of grace. So choosing this card offers you an opportunity to heal all of your relationships, including those from past ties that you may be unaware of. So ask Kuan Yin's beautiful pale pink dragons to dissolve these cords that still tie you to others and sit quietly while they do so. You may sense or feel them releasing you completely. Take a moment to feel the freedom that this offers you. So beautiful. And the other one, see if this one you can see better, is the Emerald Dragon, which I love. And the Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Emerald dragons are wise healers who prepare to align with our true 5th dimensional blueprint. They work with the mighty Archangel Raphael, the Emerald Angel, in charge of the development of your 3rd eye. They clear our emotional body to help free us and forgive and open our hearts. These magnificent dragons also retune our mental body so that our thoughts support our divine perfection. This allows Archangel Raphael to pour emerald light through our spiritual body so that your physical body aligns with all that we can be. So I hope this helped you. This is Life Path 1. You guys are go-getters. You guys do not falter. You move forward no matter what. It's amazing the things that you can do. The rest of us are sitting here going, what? And you're already down. You already ran the race, dudes. But remember that you can come across as arrogant, egotistical, overbearing. So, and that's only because you're driven, right? I get it. Scorpios can be that way too. Life Path 11, me, can come across as that way too, because we're master teachers. And I think that what happens with you, Life Path 1, is that you get so excited and you want to just charge forward that it comes off to other people like, wait, hold up, chill. So just know to kind of temper that, and you do yourself a favor and include people in on your thoughts. You feel to me like one of those life paths that want to do it all the time by yourself. And, Spirit's really telling me to let you know that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to be supported, and it's okay to work for others as well. You don't have to shoulder all the responsibility by yourself, and you shouldn't. So I hope this helped you. Please do leave me some comments. Please do also let me know what else you would like me to find out for you and a channel for you in my next reading for Life Path Ones. And I will talk to you guys soon. Also, if you need a session from me, you can just reach out to my webpage or my email, which is linked below. All right, guys, take care. Thanks.